weekly show, hitting you in the nose. On a Tuesday is when this will air. On Friday is when the tradition of Alton gets back to it, and that's the Christmas Wonderland by the Grandpa Gang. We got Dick, we got Dave in the studio, and this is exciting. Yeah. You know, for everybody, you know, all the work that you put into it, Dick, over the years, and now you are going to hand over the guard, so to speak.
Exactly. Younger version coming in.
There you go. How's the transition been? Pretty good?
Yeah, went really well.
Awesome. Well, how does that? How did you know that you had the successor? How did that process work out?
Well, let's see. Dave has been probably with us around 8 years,
yeah.
So I've worked with Dave for 8 years, and seen what he's capable of. Mm-hmm. He's good for the group and good for the people, and gets along with everybody, and capable of taking over for me, which is probably not that hard to do, but
I don't know about all that, but
just working with Dave, I knew he would be a good person to take over.
I love it. And the Christmas Wonderland display is just fantastic. It's beautiful, and so many people have made that a tradition over the years that aren't even from Alton. They come from out of the area, and they come from other cities to be a part of it.
Sure.
What's it mean to be able to take over the helm, Dave, and take on this next chapter?
I don't know. Like I say, I've been up there for 8 years, so it's just another year. I'm going through the same thing that I'm not doing really anything different this year that I did last year, other than a little more paperwork. Yeah. But other than that, it's going good.
Yeah. Take me through the group.
I think Dave's a little bit, not giving himself as much credit. He's done a lot. He's done a lot since he's taken over. He works real well with some of the businesses around town, and he's added a lot to. And I think you're going to see some more displays and more lights. So I think you're going to see a whole new Christmas Wonderland this year.
It's incredible.
Definitely. This year we have made a lot of improvements.
Wow.
We've bought displays, new displays. We've rebuilt old displays. We've repainted a lot of older displays, to bring the color back out in them and stuff like that. And we've done a lot of things that people, I think, will really enjoy this year. We put out a lot more lights this year than we ever have before. And
I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't either.
Yeah, we didn't either, but it did happen. We may regret it when we go to taking them down, but hopefully it will bring a big crowd.
Well, and it should, and it really does. And I think there's been so many great additions. I love the tree competition that goes on, where we can pick the tree that looks the best, and we'll talk about that here in a second, I'm sure. But I'm sure on top of that, just to maintain the lights that you already have, and making sure that you replace the ones that you have come to, and what's that maintenance process look like? When do you start getting all that together and seeing what you need?
Every day.
Oh, wow.
It happens continuously every day.
Wow.
We'll start ordering lights probably as soon as January, February, just to get our orders in and see what we need then. As Dave said, when we start taking lights down, you see what we need and what we ran short of, and then we start the process again.
Wow. Yeah. And whenever you get community involvement, what's that look like? How can if someone wants to support the Grandpa Gang and support the Christmas Wonderland displays, is there a way for folks to do that?
Sure. They can contact our phone numbers are out there. They can contact RiverBend, the Rivers and Routes.
Oh yeah,
because they do a lot of work with us. They can contact them, and a lot of it's just word of mouth. They'll just stop by and see if there's any way they can help.
Absolutely. And it's just good to note that, too. And I just love the display. I've always gone, each and every year. And I love what you guys do to add to it and make it, your own. And I'm excited for this year, too. That's going to be fun. And I got to ask you, what's the worst type of decoration to put up? Because you've done them all at Rock Springs Park. Is it the wooden ones? Is it getting the damn thing in the tree? What's the one that you give to the young guys is what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah. Well, probably the hardest displays we have to put up is definitely the what are they?
the village down in the ravine with the big tall. We call it the Victorian Village.
Yeah, the Victorian Village. Yeah, those are the toughest ones we have, without a doubt.
They come in about 8 different pieces that you put
and those
together.
are all 4x8 pieces too. And they're all bolted together and then propped up with boards, and it's quite a challenge to raise one of those.
What's a labor of love, you know? And you got to love what you're doing to be out there volunteering and in the cold and as the weather changes and, you know, all that, the fun that goes with it. And are you still looking for more people to join the Grandpa Gang to help this?
Sure, always.
Always looking.
Always looking for
always looking,
more help.
So we need some of those younger ones coming aboard.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of younger grandpas out there too.
That's right.
Well, I'd like for them to get involved. I think probably the youngest guys we have now up are probably 65 at least.
Well, absolutely. And why wouldn't you? This is such a cool thing. And generation upon generation. How long have we been doing this now?
We've been doing this for a Christmas Wonderland has probably been around for 25 years. Before that, it was called Celebration of Christmas.
Really cool.
So it's probably 30, 35 years, and started with just 3 or 4 guys putting lights up as you walked or entered the park.
That's awesome.
So it's grown from there.
Yeah.
How many lights do you think you got?
We always say 3 million. So never really counted them, but there's
Every bit of 3 million.
There's a lot of lights.
If you look at Facebook posts and stuff like that, they've got out on 4 million on their list. So
it's a lot. All I know.
It's a
how
bunch.
long does it take to put it all together? Because it takes a few months, doesn't it, to get everything done?
10 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, we start the second Monday in September.
That's incredible.
So 11 weeks.
Are you out there every week? Is it once a week or?
Every day.
Monday through Friday, 8 until we get ready to quit. Yeah.
Usually 4 hours a day, every day of the week, except
kidding.
Saturday and Sunday.
I had
5
no
days a
idea.
week.
Yeah.
I did not realize how much work that was to get it going. That's incredible.
It's quite a bit.
I learned something today. I never learn anything on this show anymore. I've been doing it for so long. You just kind of hear this. This is wow.
Yeah.
Man, you guys got to sign up for this. Where are my younger grandpas out there? We need to get a part of this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, and what I think is really cool is the fact that, again, going into the trees, when did you start doing the tree competition over there?
Oh, wow. It's been, I know it's been there for I've been there 11 years.
Yeah, they've been doing the tree competition for
quite a while. They've
long
been doing
time.
it for quite a while.
Yeah, long time.
And it gets different organizations to put those together. So
It makes me jealous, though, because I have no creativity. So when I see how good the Christmas trees look, I'm like, why didn't I do this to my house? You know?
We've got a couple. We've got some that are really looking nice up there. They haven't got them all done just yet, but
really cool.
It looks nice. Yeah, we got 15 trees decorated this year.
Wow. And now, is there what happens once you win the competition? I've never asked that question before. I don't think. Is there a prize for the winner? Or?
There's a prize for first, second, and third place. So,
really cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So they all get a little bit of recognition that way.
Well, and I just think it's just this is one of my favorite events, and I'm glad we can talk about it here. You know, guys, coming up on Friday, right after Christmas, whenever you guys should not be going Black Friday shopping, shop small on Small Business Saturday throughout the RiverBend region. RiverBender.com, shop local. See how I got that in there?
There you go.
The boss will not give me a raise. I just do that for the
Just
fun.
throw that in.
Yeah, just for the fun.
Yeah.
You guys need to stop by. It's the big day. It's whenever we kick it off. And now, what time do we start on Friday?
We start at 6 o'clock on Friday.
What are prices running?
What are
To get inside the Wonderland?
we ask a donation of $10 per vehicle, and if it's a large vehicle, then $1 a person. But
Yeah, for like a bus or something like that. Yeah.
Well, that's not bad at all. I mean, especially if you look at all the other area displays that are paid for, they get pretty pricey to get.
I think this is our second year for $10. Prior to that, it was $7 for probably 20 years. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Forever. Yeah.
You guys got a moment to take a quick break with me?
Sure.
We got to pay a bill, but we'll come back with more Daily Show. Grandpa Gang still in the studio. Christmas Wonderland set for Friday. I got to always check the calendar now because I keep giving the wrong dates out and getting in trouble. November the 28th is Friday. I just wanted to make sure I didn't say the 29th and get us all in deep trouble here. We'll come back. More Daily Show hits you next after this.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer. Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, star of wonder.
Welcome back, Daily Show. Coming up on Friday, November the 28th. See, I had to check, and I did that on the fly. I'm glad I was going to say the 29th, so I just want to throw that out there. But it is the 28th at 6 p.m.
Correct.
Whew, I guess.
6 p.m.
See what happens when you
5 p.m. on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday.
And now the walkthrough will be December 1st, which is Monday.
Correct.
That's always so fun. I just think that's such a cool experience to be able to walk through and see the lights.
Yeah.
It is, and people go their own different ways, so it's not like it's a regimented way like the traffic does. So, yeah, they enjoy it.
How much is the cost for the walkthrough?
The $1 a person.
That's awesome.
Yeah, $1 a person.
Yeah, you can't hardly beat that anywhere.
No, you can't. You can't even get a cheeseburger anymore for $1 or anything like that. Well, and we were talking during the break, and you guys were saying that whenever you get the donation from a vehicle, that money goes back into the community, correct?
Exactly.
Biggest
really
part
cool.
of it, yeah.
It goes back. Last year we were thankful enough to be able to donate approximately $75,000 back to the community, to various organizations, various groups. So a lot of people benefit by that, and it just makes you feel good to be able to do that.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's seriously so cool.
Yeah. It went to around 40 different organizations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Be able to spread it that way.
Every one of them is not for profit.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's good for the public to know about, or just a refresher for everybody, that when you go through this is built by volunteers, and the money generated goes back to nonprofit organizations and groups throughout the Riverbend region. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't realize it was. I could tell. I mean, it makes sense whenever you see the volume of people that are going through. Do you ever have an estimate on how many drive through each year?
We try to keep a count.
Around 10,000, give or take.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, we estimate about, that translates to, we take off the top of our head, like if you figure 3 people in every car, then that's X number of cars that come through. So we try to keep track of people and cars just so for our own interest.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask you, over the years, with the new way Christmas lights are and everything else, how do you manage, making sure that do you stick with the LED? Do you go with the new LEDs, or do you go with the tried and true translucent
We've converted everything to the LEDs.
Do you?
So much easier.
Everything is LED.
Yeah.
I bet. And now I'm sure it's just a lot easier on everybody. So you don't have to worry about those one strand missing type of scenarios.
Yeah. You could string them forever, the LEDs, so that's what really helps out.
That's awesome. The cost is a little bit better. The cost might be a little bit more for the lights, but the electricity is a little
The electricity bill is a whole lot cheaper. Yeah.
I was always wondering about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to get interesting, to say the least.
Oh, yeah. In the last 5 years, our electric bill is, probably a fourth of what it used to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's incredible, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Helps out a lot.
Well, and now let's talk hours again, because you said it's 6 p.m. on weekdays, correct?
Right.
And then weekends start at 5?
Right. Start at 5.
And now when does it cut off? When's the last car?
9 o'clock is closing time.
Yeah.
Really cool.
9 o'clock.
And then for the walkthrough, is it just a one-time? What time does that start on Monday?
It's basically starts the same time.
Okay, and
It's
is it
regular time, 6 to 9.
just walking that day though?
Right.
Yes.
Just walking that day.
That's perfect to know. So it's not just an hour of walking and then back to the drive. It's just all walking.
It's all walking.
Man, this is so cool. I love this. And now, is Santa Claus going to be there?
Santa Claus is there every night except Christmas Eve, obviously, because he's busy. And then Christmas Day, he's resting.
Yeah,
so.
he's recovering. So, yeah.
And now we can take our own photos, correct? Is that what we
can.
talked about before?
Yes. Yes.
Take your own photos.
Really cool. This is such a cool thing, and there's nothing more Alton really than the Christmas Wonderland. That and the Halloween parade, really, as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
And that's why I always love whenever you see Santa coming out during the Halloween parade, and it kind of just ushering in, hey, we're here, and it's time to focus on things like 4 million lights in Rock Springs Park over 30 years. You're telling me that one of the volunteer groups have done this for over 30 years, but Grandpa Gang over 20, and then before that,
It was,
yeah. So what volunteer group's been here for over 30 years with you?
Otter Creek.
I think it was Otter Creek.
yeah.
Otter Creek group.
Wow.
Historic group. They've been there for.
Yeah, it's Otter Creek Historical Society.
Oh yeah, they're wonderful. Actually,
Yeah.
they're wonderful people.
Yeah, they've been there. That's what she told me. They've been
A lot
there
of
doing it
our,
for 30
I would
years.
say 90% of our volunteers have been there a substantial number of years.
Yeah.
So,
That's incredible.
yeah. And then the money that they get for volunteering, those people turn that around and all donate it to different charities as well.
Right.
They all have their own little charity they donate to.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And now, is just real quick, is Santa Claus there the entire time it's open?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure there weren't any specific hours or
No,
anything
he's there
like that.
all night.
Good. I want to make sure because I got a long list this year.
No, you're good.
Economy's tough, with that being said, what are the final prep? What's the final prep week look like for you? Is it pretty much all said and done? Are you just waiting for Friday, or?
Well, we're doing a lot of last minute. Obviously, there's a lot of things you can't do until the last minute or last day or two, so to speak, and that's what we're doing right now. But we're on schedule, ready for it to open Friday without a doubt.
So we'll be there Friday opening day just to make sure everything is ready to go and ready for 6 o'clock.
What are your thoughts on all this, Dick? Is this your last time putting up the lights for?
I call myself the grunt now. I'm still out there putting up lights and
hopefully he's going to stick around with us for a few more years. That's what I'm hoping.
and like we were talking about earlier, you guys got to be a part of the Grandpa Gang and help this process. It's like it's like a machine, to be honest, just hearing this. I mean, 10 weeks and really every day for a couple of hours to put out the work. It's so cool, I think, I wish we could film that in like a time lapse just to see the progress of it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would be. That would be pretty neat.
And now my question is who takes it down?
we do.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you guys are back at it. When do you do that? Actually, that's fascinating.
Well, the Monday after we shut down on Friday. Friday the 28th, Sunday the 28th will be our last day.
Wow.
December 28th will be our
Okay.
last day, and then Monday we'll start tearing down.
Man, that's pretty efficient.
No break.
Yeah, no break. Yeah, there ain't no break. Yeah.
That's awesome. We'll take before I let you go. It's $10 per car, and then buses or vehicles with over 10 passengers. It's $1 per passenger.
Right.
And then it opens this Friday, the 28th, and that's at 6 p.m. Weekends are 5 p.m.
Correct.
Throughout the week at 6 p.m. Monday, December 1st is the walking opportunity, which is so cool if you haven't done that. And weather should be pretty good. It's been pretty mild so far.
Should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Should be pretty good.
And if it's not, that's why we invented coats. So
That's right.
put one on and go take a little stroll around Rock Springs Park.
Right.
Anything else to talk about for now?
Well, for the walkthrough, just for those that maybe have never done it before, parking is done up at the middle school.
Oh, and you walk down
And you
College.
walk down College so that they don't try to enter the park and try to figure out where to park.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Also, this year in the Santa house, we have a mailbox for any kids that would like to send a letter to Santa.
Oh, really cool.
Yes. So I thought that'd be pretty neat to get out there.
That is really cool. That'd be. And now can they sit there and write it too?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll have
Awesome.
a pad there if they want to
Yeah,
write
there's
their
a little
list.
table there and everything.
That's awesome. I like this. Well, seriously, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. And, I'm just glad we could talk Christmas Wonderland.
Sure.
It's officially Christmas in Alta now.
It officially is.
Yeah, we appreciate your publicity and everything.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break, and Daily Show will come back to you next, right here on RiverBender.com, Roku TV, Apple Podcast app, wherever you watch the show.